Hey guys, this is going to be my Week 7 video. I just want to give a shout out to everyone that watched. The last time I checked, I had about 740 views, which is about 300 more than any of my other videos. I can't believe I did that. Hopefully, I can go with this momentum and stay with above, let's say, hopefully above the 500 view range and stay on that constant path and keep moving up in my views so that it's not just a one-hit wonder. I really do appreciate everyone commenting, and I will do shout outs at the end of the video. So let's just get right into my Week 7 picks. I'm going to go over the Thursday game first, which is the Packers versus the Bears. I got the Packers winning this game at -9.5, which is what the spread is right now. The Packers, I know they lost last week. They did not look good at all, except for Eddie Lacy, who I think looked really good. Even though they say he's walking around at 235 pounds, he's definitely 255, but he's agile, which is unbelievable. He hasn't been agile and agility-wise and being able to get off his feet like he did last game in the last couple of years. So I definitely picked the Packers to win this game. There's nothing good you can really say about the Bears. They're just not a good team. So you got Devontae Parker. You have too many weapons. Jordy Nelson should play a lot better this week than he did last week. And Aaron Rodgers has got to focus on getting the ball to Jordy Nelson more. It should be a good game for the Packers. So, I mean, I definitely think the Packers are going to win this game, and they're going to win this game by a lot. I would say the score is going to be around 30-14. I mean, they should really score a lot of points this game, and the Bears shouldn't be able to do anything. The Jets versus the Ravens. I know I usually go over the Jets games, but they haven't played yet, so I'm not going to say anything about it. All right, the next game I'm going to go over is the Giants versus the Rams. The Giants are a 3-point favorite at the stadium name that I'm definitely going to butcher, and I'm sorry for my English friends out there, and I know you're going to kill me for this, but I'm going to try it once, and that's it. They're playing in England at Twickenham Stadium. Hopefully that's right. If not, I know I'm going to get butchered for it. So I know there's a lot of controversy with this. It's really hard to pick games because you don't know who's going to be affected by the time zone difference and by playing in a different surroundings, in different arena, in a different part of the country. And the fans are all different, and they're all cheering for both teams pretty much. I'm going to pick the Giants because they're just the better team. They have more weapons with Odell Beckham Jr. and Eli Manning. I know there's some strife going on with them, but the Giants it's not going to affect them. The Rams aren't a good enough team. I know they're a good defense, but they don't have that ace corner to stop Odell Beckham Jr. And yes, Odell Beckham Jr. does get stopped by ace corners. You just saw it last game in the first half when the ace corner on the other team was in, and guarding him, he had 11 yards. When he got injured, he had 211 yards. And Odell Beckham Jr. was getting guarded by like the number 2 or number 3 corner. So Odell is not unstoppable, but when you have a 2 or 3 corner on him, or not an ace corner, he will destroy you. The next game I'm going to go over is the Patriots versus the Steelers. It's a 4:25 game on Sunday. The Patriots are a 7.5 favorite. I think the Patriots are just going to kill the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger will not be playing. It's really that simple. The Patriots are the best team in the NFL in my mind. Sorry, Gio, but the Vikings are the second best team. The Patriots, they just do it all the time, and Tom Brady is at his best. Not when he has a number 1 receiver like Randy Moss on his team. It's when he has 2 world-class tight ends. And this is the best tandem he has had ever in his career with Martellus Bennett and with Rob Gronkowski. So I will be taking the Patriots with the spread. It's probably one of the easiest picks this week to pick, and if you're a betting man, I would definitely bet on this game. The next game I'm going to go over is the Cardinals versus the Seahawks. I know you probably assumed I wasn't going to go over this game since I'm not going over the Jets game because they haven't played yet. Difference is the Jets are playing the Ravens, which is a pretty good team at best, and the Cardinals are playing the Seahawks, and I think the Seahawks are a really good team. Even at their worst, they're just a good team. So, I mean, they're definitely much better competition than the Ravens are to the Jets. I think the Seahawks are a much better team than the Cardinals, so even if the Cardinals blow out the Jets like 48-0, I would still pick the Seahawks to win this game because the Seahawks did beat a really top contender in the Falcons, and I know it was a pass interference. But I'm sorry, if Julio Jones caught that ball that Earl Thomas intercepted, then there would have been no play there. And I'm not blaming the entire game on Julio Jones. The Falcons' defense couldn't stop Russell Wilson when they needed them to. So, I mean, that's where you make the big plays. The defense makes the play against Russell Wilson, then that would have never happened again. So, I mean, I know it's pass interference. And to be honest, I don't hate Richard Sherman for doing it because he wasn't in the right position, and that's the kind of play you got to make when you're a great cornerback. If you're not going to be in the right position at all times. Darrelle Revis even got beat in his prime at certain cases, and it wasn't often. But when he did get beat, he did hang on to the jersey and tug the jersey. He did hang on to the arm and try to get away with it because you're not just going to let him catch the ball. You make the ref call the penalty. You make him call the penalty in that situation. And if he doesn't, he doesn't, and you got away with it. It's going to happen. That's human error, and I know it was a big mistake, but again, Atlanta Falcons had plenty of chances to put Seahawks away, and they didn't do it. Seahawks won. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to butcher your name. Pierce Mercier, I'm guessing is your name. I'm sorry. You destroyed me for picking them, and I said it, and you said I said it last week that the Broncos were going to stop the Falcons. Well, the Seahawks, I know they didn't completely stop them, but the Seahawks played good defense against them, and they made the plays when they had to make the plays, and that's the difference between a great team and a really, really great team. And the Seahawks have that Super Bowl experience. So I'm picking the Seahawks to win this game against the Cardinals because the Seahawks are just a better team defensively. They're pretty even, but I would definitely still pick the Seahawks because they have the experience and they have been together for a long time. And you got the Seahawks offense. Russell Wilson beats Carson Palmer any day of the week. He is the second best decision maker in the league at the quarterback position behind Tom Brady, in my opinion. I love Russell Wilson. I love the way he plays. Even injured, he's still a great quarterback. Top 5, in my opinion. So I definitely pick the Seahawks. Arizona is favored by 1, which will change after this game probably. I would pick the Seahawks -2. I just want to thank everyone who commented and subscribed on my video. I think I got 6 new subscribers from last week, which is amazing. I got 784 views. I just checked. It's unbelievable. I also wanted to just give some shout-outs. Thank you, Travis Dunn, for your question. I hope I answered your question as well as I could. I don't know specifics if, let's see if the Titans were over. The Titans were over, so you did win that portion of your bet. I was wrong. They went over the points. I did watch part of the game. It was a very offensive game, which is pretty surprising. But the Browns do play everyone pretty close. So I thought they were going to play them close and low, but they played close and high scoring. So good on you. I hope you come watch my videos. Jared Champion, thank you for the good pick for the Chargers +3. They definitely came through. I definitely should have saw that they would have won because it is a young quarterback playing on Thursday. And I love the Chargers, but I thought I was being a little biased towards the Chargers, even though I'm not a fan. I love Phillip Rivers, and I actually am a fan of Phillip Rivers. Wanted to give a shout out to the Football Guru and Poet Rider. Both have great channels. The Football Guru, you had the Giants breaking out in a major way. I think they broke out in 2 ways. One with their play. They beat the Ravens in a really big win for them. And also the turmoil in the locker room now with Odell Beckham Jr. and Eli Manning, 2 of their stars. What is that going to do for the rest of the season? Who knows? It could do nothing, or it could be everything, and they just could implode. You never know. McAdoo seems to not be able to control Odell. I don't think anyone could really, but except for Belichick. So we'll see what happens. And you had the Falcons covering, and they did cover. I know you were wrong with the Bengals plus the points, but you just don't bet against the Patriots. I told people, don't do it. I said it in the football prognosticators group. You don't do it. Just don't bet against the Patriots. And thank you to the Beast. He makes some great videos about breast cancer awareness. And you make some just great, crazy videos on your channel. Go visit the Beast channel online. He's also on the Facebook prognosticators group. Thank you, prognosticators, and please comment and subscribe below. Let's take this 782 views and make it consistent and keep it growing. I would love 500 plus views or even 782 plus views this week. I hope you guys like my video. Please comment about not even just about the picks, because I love those and I will answer all of those, but what you want me to do, what you want me to change. If you think I should do something different, I am open to any criticism you have. Thanks so much for watching. Good night.